go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Dr. Sims Daily Show every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Facebook, Periscope,
I
YouTube.
feel good this morning. We stayed up last night. I feel good this morning. Let's go, guys. Good morning. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Well, good morning, everybody. Hey, the sun still rose this morning. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, replay viewers, Mama. How's everybody doing? What's up, JJ, my little nephew, Jeremiah? Hey, Miss Vanessa. Hey, Shalonda. Hey, Linda 1, Linda 2. Hey, Liz. Hey, Wilma. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Tammy. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a great evening. Watched CNN and some other networks from about 7:30 till about 3 this morning. And I'm just glad I am on the right side. I'm glad I just texted somebody a few moments ago. I'm glad I got Jesus. Amen. And it pretty much played out the way that we thought last night. Many of us thought there was going to be a blue wave, but turned out to be a puddle. you know, didn't really go as well as we had hoped. It wasn't a runaway with Biden. And the polls, I didn't believe the polls because of what happened in 2016. And so, yeah, I'm glad I got Jesus. Everything's going to be all right, y'all. Let's just jump into the show and let's get some commercials knocked out. Guys, if you have not ordered my new book, Finding Christ in Crisis, you need to do that ASAP. And I'm going to talk about this a lot today. Purpose. Walk in Purpose and Grow Rich, a practical guide to discovering your purpose. You need a copy of that book. You need a copy of my new book because we're in the middle of a storm right now. The pandemic is not slowing down. Just because you don't talk about or bring it up doesn't mean it's just going to magically disappear. We're having more cases every day, and I talk a little bit about that in the book. It's going to be a storm the next 4 years. It's going to be a storm next year. It'll be a storm in December. But we can't focus on the storm. You got to keep your focus on the Lord, your purpose. Why are you here? And that's ought to drive you each and every day. You ought to be a part of my motivation zone. It's my private coaching group. The price point is only $97 a month. You get a free ebook. You get a Living Motivated, get your notebook journal. You get a weekly email from me, and you're going to get a seat in my monthly mastermind. And we coach on the last Tuesday of the month. And we've been going over the Enemies of Purpose series. It's good. I just got a new client this week. And if you need some private coaching, a lot of people are going to need me after last night and after today, after this week. You ought to be living on purpose. Find out why you are here. The two most important days in a person's life is the day that they were born and the day they figure out why. Why are you here? Now, you can be frustrated about the outcome of last night. You can be frustrated about the next 4 years. But when you stand before the Lord, He's not going to ask you who was president during your lifetime. He's going to ask you and challenge you and want some reconciliation. What did you do with the life that I gave you? Y'all better help me. And that's the thrust of my show today. Security, Jade messaged me and said, Dr. Sims, I need a fresh word. And the fresh word for you today is, are you living on purpose? Do you have a reason to get up in the morning? And if you don't know that, you and I need to be working one-on-one. You got some limiting beliefs we need to uncover. You got some self-doubt. You have some fears. We talked about fear the other day. And I'll help you map out a strategy to live on purpose. Y'all don't hear me. Good morning, Kay. Y'all don't hear me. You ought to be living on purpose. Let's jump into the show today. Who won last night? Well, the current president makes a speech at about 2:30 in the morning, essentially declaring himself the winner. He wants to stop the voting, don't count votes you haven't opened up yet in predominantly black communities. And he pretty much want to call it, oh, I really won, we were winning, and then they stopped it. But anyway, y'all, listen for yourself. What's so amazing, what's so shocking, me and Ms. Vanessa talked a little bit about this before the show. What's so amazing, and you can fact check me, you can Google this for yourself. 54% of white America voted for Donald Trump. Somebody want to claim that many black people did not vote for Biden, but 87% of the 13% of us that make up this country, 87% of us voted for Biden. So if you voted, you did your part. But that's exactly right. It's not final yet. That's why we say who won. We don't know yet. 54% of white America voted for Trump. What does that percentage say? What does that say? And if you look at a map of the Electoral College, the map of the United States, all that red, meaning they're Republican and they support the Republican candidate. Our society, many people, what that high number means is that 54% of white America supports the agenda of President Donald Trump. And we know what his agenda is. And he's been blatant about it. He's mishandled the pandemic. And again, y'all can Google his resume to this point. I would give him a D+ for his role as president of these United States. And that's strong. I'm going to give him a D+. And that's being gracious. But again, it's my 2 cents. I do not believe he's been a good president. I do not believe he's been a president for the American people as Vice President Joe Biden said he would be. But again, those are just my 2 pennies. But that's why I'm glad, as a believer, all this is playing out according to the Bible. All of it's playing out. It is playing out according to what the Bible has mapped out for these end times. Y'all better help me. Hello, my friend. Hey, Sahil. Hey, Sahil. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. Hey, Sahil. So we don't know. Hello, my friend. We don't know who won last night. We shall see. Amen. But 54% of white America voted for Trump. 87% of black America voted for Biden. We, as a people of color, want somebody that's fair. We don't want any special treatment. Am I right, y'all? We don't want you to treat us better. Just treat us fairly. Come on, somebody. Hey, Jay, come on in, Jay. We're in the first part of the show. My 2 cents. We're in the first part of the show. So who won last night? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know who won last night. Hey, what's up? All the way from India. Y'all, we international, y'all. Well, guys, we stayed up to about 3 in the morning, from 7 p.m. to about 3 a.m. We stood up watching the election results. So who won last night? We don't know. Now, Biden simply said, y'all, I appreciate your support. It may take a little bit longer to figure all this out. I believe we're going to win this. He was presidential. Trump gets on Fox. I watched him on CNN. And Trump was like, we were going to win this thing, but they stopped it. You shouldn't count any more votes. If don't count any more votes, we're going to court. But when all the dust has settled, hey, what's up, Rufus? The dust has settled. 54% of white America voted for Trump. 87% of black America voted for Biden. Now you can fact check me, but my 2 pennies, what does these numbers say? 54% of white America is basically saying they agree with President Donald Trump. Y'all can extrapolate from there. He's mishandled the pandemic. The numbers are on the way up, and just because you don't talk about it, you don't bring it up, doesn't mean this pandemic is gonna go away. So what does that mean for us for the next 4 years? What is this gonna mean for us? Let's just say Trump wins. What is this gonna mean? And I'm gonna jump into what's up, Doc. I'm gonna coach you a little bit. What this means for us is, and everybody ought to have their copy of Walk in Purpose, Grow Rich. Everybody ought to have this book. Passion and purpose are not synonymous. You should be living on purpose right now. If you're not living on purpose, if you don't know why you're here, we need to have a conversation. Because you need your freedom. You need to be doing what God has called you to do. The 2 most important days in a person's life is the day that they were born and the day they figure out why. And I know we're passionate about a lot of things, and I'm passionate about a lot of things, but that's not synonymous with my purpose and why God placed me here on this earth. I need you to do something. I'm going to give you a homework assignment. What gets you excited? Are you doing that thing? And if you need help figuring it out, that's why you need to contact me. What gets you excited? What keeps you up at night? You know, this is my soapbox right now. What gets you excited? What keeps you up to wee hours of the morning? Your feet hit the ground running to do it? What would you be doing if you didn't get paid for it? Are you doing that thing? Now, we can blame the government for many things, but what you cannot blame the government for is you not living on purpose. Y'all better help me. Y'all better help me. Now, we can blame a lot of ills on the government. We can say the system is rigged. We can say a whole lot of things. But what we cannot tell God when we stand before God is 10:11 Eastern, 9:11 Central Standard Time, Sahil. What you cannot blame anybody for is you not living on purpose. Now, a lot of us are living in convenience. A lot of us are sleeping with the status quo. A lot of us have just gotten comfortable doing what we're doing. But success is not a good indicator for living on purpose. Just because you're successful doesn't mean you're living on purpose. But if you're living on purpose, you'll be successful. But what gets you excited? What I'm doing right now gets me excited. My show, I got another client from doing my show. We've been talking about relationship. So I'm doing what I've been called to do. I'm a coach. I'm a life coach. I'm a pastor. I'm an author. I'm a professional speaker. I'm doing what God has called me to do. And my challenge for you today, and Jade, you right on time. My challenge for you today is to figure out that thing, what drives you. Because if you're in a place right now where you kind of lackluster, you're dragging, you need 5 cups of coffee to get started in the morning, you can't wait to leave work, you can't wait to leave what you're doing, it don't bring you joy, and you're not like Anita Baker, you bring me joy. What gets you excited? What cranks your engine in the morning? Y'all, let me slow down. I'm getting goosebumps. I got a practical guide to help you figure out your purpose. You need this book. And I just had a copy right here this morning. What gets you excited? Now remember, passion and purpose are not synonymous. Put this in your notes. Passions wane. They're transitory. You excited about this today? Tomorrow? Next week you excited about something? A month? All right, Sahil. Okay. Send me an email. Miss Vanessa, put my email in the box for Sahil. Passion and purpose are not synonymous. Passions are like this. Well, you're doing this today, huh? Tomorrow, huh? When I went to Rufus' house, oh my goodness, he loves Star Wars. I mean, if it's ever been made, Rufus got it. And it goes without saying, he is passionate about Star Wars. But that may or may not be his purpose. But he's passionate about Star Wars. What are you passionate about? I'm passionate about golf, but I'm not on tour. Oh man, they call me Tigger Woods because I'm always in the woods. Okay? But what is it? Do your homework. What gets you excited? You just can't wait to do it. What should you be doing? What would you be doing if you didn't get paid for it? Are you doing that thing? Let me come through the back door. Let me ask it another way. If God stopped your clock today, if God stopped you dead in your tracks right now, and he said, the only way I'm going to turn time back on for you is you do what? What would you fill in the blank with? That's what you need to figure out.
You know me?
Huh?
You know me?
Yes.
You know me?
Yes.
You know me?
Love on purpose in relationship space. I'm so excited about the Walkers. Rufus had a procedure a few weeks ago, and Jay drove into the doctor. And late on that evening, she did one of her Insta stories, and he was laying on her chest. And I was like, oh, it ought to be. You should even love on purpose. And it's so many people in relationship for so many reasons besides loving on purpose. Because see, when you love on purpose, you're deliberate. Love is a faith walk. We talked about it yesterday. Love is a faith journey. And if you're not willing to love on purpose, I'm deliberate about my heart. Y'all, oh, I feel good right now, y'all. I'm just so excited to be here. You ought to be loving on purpose. Love is not random. Lust is. But love, you should be purposeful about your love, your heart, your relationship, your trust. Sharon, one of my good friends, put on her Facebook page, I think it was Monday, Jade, Miss Vanessa, Sahil, she said, is sex before marriage a sin? Now, her crew, you can't go at them with the Bible. And she's a pastor, but you can't go at them with the Bible. So I said, the greater sin is that we can give our body, but not our heart, our trust, or commitment to somebody. Now we can sleep with somebody every day and twice on Sunday. Most men love that. Now we can give our body every day of the week, twice on Sunday, no problem. But when it comes to our heart, our trust, and our commitment, we stall. Because having sex with somebody is easy, but loving somebody, trusting somebody, committing to somebody, that's hard. Yeah, give me your body. You smell good enough. You done had enough to drink. You done had some tequila. There's a whole lot of tequila babies in the world. What's your name, Tequila? Mic drop. Y'all come get me. It's a whole lot of COVID babies out there now. What's your name? Quarantine. I did a wedding when I did Tori's wedding. A couple of her girlfriends that were in the wedding, they were pregnant. And she said, COVID-19, baby. So if you've had enough to drink, you done partied, you feeling good, come on somebody. So it's easy to sleep with somebody. It's real easy. I mean, hey, you get hard up enough, and this is we grown. You get hard up enough, you can pay for it. So having sex, that is not hard. But the more egregious thing, I believe, is that you're in a situationship with someone, and y'all haven't defined the parameters. You just willy-nilly with it. And that's why, if I could chase a rabbit. And that's why so many people in trouble right now, because you willy-nilly with it. You willy-nilly with your heart. You ought to stop there. 2021, you ought to begin to do things differently. Love on purpose. Y'all, I feel good right now. Love on purpose. Now that leads into the peppermint letter segment. Oh, a lot of us need some peppermint this morning. We need to put in some peppermint essential oil in our diffuser because it's cleansing. I remember in church in the Amen corner, we would rush over to the deaconess every Sunday and get our peppermint. I remember at Christmas, when I was growing up several years ago, at Christmas, we got an apple or orange, some pecans, and a long peppermint stick. And we look forward to that as kids. Simple, but we love peppermint. So this segment is like the strawberry letter with Steve Harvey. I field questions from the audience. And I've been listening to people, Jade. And every segment, this segment, we deal with tough questions. And one that I'm hearing a lot, well, I'm tired of being by myself. I'm tired of being alone. Again, it goes back to what I just said. People are not loving on purpose. Because you ought to be deliberate. If you're tired of being alone, be intentional and not be alone. But you are putting that in the universe. I'm tired of being alone. Are you really? You're getting just what you intend. If you intend to be with somebody. Now, I preached this during the wedding ceremony. Jade almost gave up on love. And I'm glad she's here today. Jade almost gave up on love. And she's sitting with Brother Rufus right now. And he loves her and she loves him. Jade, if you don't mind, I'm finna sing a little bit. How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I played that love game for the last time. How did... Y'all know I love to sing. She gave up. Almost gave up. And Rufus showed up. Love will bite you now when you least expect it. Come on, Deborah Cox. Y'all, I'm so excited. I love y'all. I love y'all. All right, this is what I want to leave with you. And Jay, share this with your girlfriend. Share this with your girlfriend. Y'all share this with your friends, your single friends. Come on, Kay. You're tired of being by yourself. Number one, stop saying that. I should have added that to the prescription. Stop saying, I'm tired of being by yourself. Stop. What you need to start doing is loving you. Y'all follow J. Coleman Walk on Facebook, Rufus J. Walk on Facebook. Follow her on Instagram, Ripped Naturally. She's a beautiful woman. And that Rufus loves Jade. Jade got to the place where she began to love herself. And when she got in that space and her mind got off of it, Rufus showed up. And it goes to number 3, what I'm about to say. But number 2, define what you want. I just went over that last night with my new client. Define who and what you want. If you want a man, if you want a woman, spec that thing out. I do relationship coaching too. I just got hired last night. Number 3 is very important. Open your mind, open your eyes, and open your heart. See, what can you put in my hand? If all of y'all right now wanted to give me $1,000 and my hands are closed, I can't receive it. The only way you can receive, you got to open. I wish I had some help. I wish I had some help. You welcome, Jay. I wish I had some help this morning. You can't receive closed off. Rufus was so smooth. See, Rufus old school like I am. Rufus so smooth. He's so smooth. He didn't come at Jay naturally. She wanted to take some pictures, and he had a camera. He didn't come at her and say, "Shorty, let me holler at you." Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. You gotta be open. Open your mind. Open your eyes. Open your heart. And then Jay looked at him one day. She said, "Oh my goodness." Cause Rufus chocolate now. Rufus is a tall, he's a handsome man. Oh, y'all don't hear me. I'm telling y'all, love words. And open your heart today. Open your mind today. Open your eyes today. Everything is gonna be all right. Because regardless of who in the White House, there's love in the Walker House. Y'all, let me drop my book. Everything is going to be all right. Oh, I wish we love God. If I could chase a rabbit, I wish we could love God like we love being a Republican or a Democrat. Y'all better help me. It's an inside job, Miss Vanessa. I feel good, y'all. I feel good. I feel good. Listen, guys. Listen. If you do not come out of this crisis more focused, more empowered, more motivated, more inspired to live on purpose, you have not lacked time. You have lacked desire, determination, and discipline. You ought to be living on purpose. Let me do some commercials. For all of your social media needs, contact my social media manager, Miss Vanessa Gladney at mrsvanessa2020@gmail.com, and she'll hook you up. Those beats that you heard earlier in the show, I met that young man on Instagram. I love social media. Come on, Jay. I love social media. And again, let me reiterate this. If you don't have a copy of my new book, Finding Christ in Crisis, you need to get my book. A Practical Guide to Staying Spiritually Focused in Challenging Times. We released this August 30th, and people are loving the cover. It's a simple read. You can sit and read it in one sitting, and it's a good reference point. And, hold on. Get this, Walking in Purpose, Grow Rich. It's a practical guide to discovering your purpose. When we stand before the Lord, He's going to say, "What did you do with the life I gave you?" And you're going to have to give an account of your stewardship. You need a coach in your life to help you sift through all of that. Coaches have two issues: affordability and accessibility. And I've taken care of both of those with the Motivation Zone. Dr. Sims, I want to join. What do I do? Go to bit.ly/DocMoZone. You're going to get 4 things. You're going to get a copy of my book, Walking Purpose, Go Rich. You're going to get a Living Motivated, get your notebook journal. We finally got a journal. You're going to get a weekly motivation email that's going to include an audio video from me in your email. We start with the Secret Sauce series, and then you're going to get a seat in my private mastermind. We're heading toward 300 people. And I coach them the last Tuesday of the month. That's our accountability. We meet together once a month, and we're going through the Enemy of Purpose series. We just talked about friends. Everybody your friend, not your friend. And I do one-on-one coaching. Got a new client yesterday. You need to know why you're here. You're just not here to take up space. You're not here to just exist. So many people are just existing, but very few people are living and living on purpose. And so I've enjoyed y'all today, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. It's not funny. I love y'all. Tomorrow is my one of my work days. So I got to work a little bit tomorrow. So we may not have a show tomorrow, but I'll be back Friday. It's just, I love y'all. This is the Dr. Sam Daily Show. Yay. Yay. I love y'all so much. And don't trip today. Whatever the outcome is, we still here. Sun still shining. Well, the sun shining where I am, and I hope the sun is shining where you are. We're going to be fine. Thanksgiving coming up. Christmas coming up, the New Year's coming up. We're gonna be fine. We've endured some tough times. We're gonna be fine with the coronavirus. Everybody, you got your mask. Traveling. I went to Austin to marry the Walkers. I've been to Denver, Colorado with Tori. I've been to Miami with LaWanna. Been to Vegas with Diva. And Diva been quiet, y'all. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Tammy. Diva been quiet. Me and Miss Vanessa were laughing about that the other day. Diva been quiet. Well, you know how newlyweds are. You know how newlyweds are. But anyway, if you just joined and watch the replay, we got to get out of here. It's about 30 minutes. We got to get out of here. Love y'all so much. And be encouraged. Everything is going to be all right. Your candidate may or may not have won. But if you love God today, we're already winners. You feel me? I'm glad I got Jesus, y'all. I'm glad. Let me play this. I was going to play a little bit. I'll play that later. But be encouraged today. Everything's going to be all right. Share this with your followership. Share this with 3 of your followers and let them know, y'all, check out Dr. Sims Daily Show. Everything's going to be all right. Lift your head up. Hold your head up. Be encouraged. And make sure you're living on purpose. Walk in Purpose, Grow Rich. Tammy, you got a copy coming. Walk in Purpose, Grow Rich. You got a copy coming. I'm putting your stuff in the mail today. Be encouraged. And like I always say, if you stay high on life, life is going to stay high on you.